Okay. Hi, I'm George. The last bunch of videos was just me shaking out the bugs of this thing. They're turned bad. There's politics in there, all that other stuff. A friend of mine's been wondering why I've been doing such junky videos, because I'm learning just like you are. So from now on, I'm going to go ahead and give it everything I can and do the best video I can, make it better for me anyway. So maybe you can stick around. I've got a fish tank cleaning video coming up, but not today. Today we're going to talk about this new product I got in the mail by Neewer. Can you see that? Oh yeah, you can see that. It should be a shotgun microphone, but we'll see what it is. It's just an open box thing, so I'm going to go ahead and open it, and we'll see what we got in the come in the container. Then we'll talk about it a little bit after that. So let's see what's in here. It could be, oh, there it is, the microphone. And there's something else in here too. Oh yeah, okay. I know what that is. Let's put this over there, out of the way. This is what a lot of guys call as a dead cat, a rat, a mouse, squirrel, raccoon. Basically, it's a noise diffuser to go over top the styrofoam cover, so that when you're in a high noisy or high volume area, if you got the setup, it knocks the noise down a little further. I'll show you how that works when we go to set up after I get my product mixer in. So the microphone is just a shotgun mic. It's nothing fancy. It's supposed to have two settings on it. So let's see what's actually in the box. Oh, there it is. It goes that way. Yeah, that's the way it opens. Okay, so we got it open. It comes with the instructions and the radius, and it tells you how the microphone's supposed to work. It's got a bar graph. It tells you the dBs and all that stuff it works at. We got a 3-page piece of paper that basically thanks you for purchasing the microphone and gives you a website. This is the professional stabilizer microphone. It tells you the specs on it. So you've got the, wow, look at that rubber piece, or the thing that goes over top the microphone for noise suppression. You've got a microphone stand adapter for the actual microphone stand, so if you put it in front of you, you can talk like they do on the news. And I've got a cable, short cable to come with it. Oh, chrome, nice, pretty. This will plug in. This has got the 3-pin plug, and then the 3.5 millimeter plug on the end. That'll plug to the microphone to the camera. Then this should be the long cord with the 1/4-inch plug. Yeah, this is the long cord with a 1/4-inch plug. I think it's 15 feet long. Then there's another microphone adapter. This one here is made to go on top of your DSLR or on a light stand. I like them on the light stand because then you can separate them, move them away from the camera a little bit. And here's the microphone itself. It's got 3 settings on it. It's got a normal setting, so if you're using it this way, you can use it for an interview mic, and then the long distance settings. And if this is the same as what I think it is, yeah, the bottom comes off, and you can put a 1.5 volt battery in here, or a AA. And then, like I say, these just plug into the back here. Well, when you line them up properly, but yeah, they just plug into the back here, lock into place, and then you can slide this little gizmo here over the top. which will help keep, dropping stuff, help keep the ambient sounds out that you don't want. And this piece will plug into the camera or the mixer or whatever you're using. And if you're in a studio doing surround sound, this has got the big plug. You can put the microphone just about anywhere, like across the room behind the camera if you're doing surround sound to record background noise. And all these plastic is all going to be trash. For me, I don't know. Some people might want to keep the plastic, but I don't. I'm only at 5 minutes. Wow. Anyway, so these microphone adapters, like this one, you put it on top of your camera, then just pop the microphone into it, and then set it on the camera. Then you can run the cord down to directly to the camera or the mixer or whatever you're using. And we'll get more into how to set these up and how this stuff works. Just right now, this is just an open box to show you what's in the box, and then it comes with this fancy little carrying case with a foam rubber sleeve and then a cardboard leather covered or faux leather covered thing so that you can store it, you know, take it all apart and store it in the box. So you put the microphone in, and that way if you're traveling or transporting it or putting it someplace, it doesn't get damaged. Let's see if I can get this thing back in here the way it came out. I should be able to. And then all this stuff here, of course the rat thing would go over top of this, and then you can slide the whole thing over top of your microphone if you're working outside. We'll get into how that sets up later in another video. Right now it's just basically we're talking about opening the microphone and getting it out. This makes my second one. I wanted to see if it was just me or if it was just the piece of equipment, because I was having problems with it. And it's they are a mono mic, so they're only going to give you one channel of record or sound. But we'll show you how to get around that and make it into a stereo system. And this just closes back up. I didn't quite get it there, but it's close enough. These were actually not a real high-end setup. The last one I had kind of popped a little bit, so I wanted to see if it's just the brand or if it's just my equipment or if it's the way I set it up. But yeah, from now on, I'm going to teach you the stuff that I learned about doing this, and then we'll talk about all kinds of crazy things like photography and doing all that. All the other stuff that's been happening on this channel before today is going to stop. I'm not going to do politics. I'm not going to tell you about the family problems, even though that's, you know, what I really want to talk about sometimes, because it's just frustrating as hell. But, you know, it's one of those things that you kind of got to lean into and just, you know, brace and ride it out. Anyway, well, even though my videos have been weird and I actually sat here and did some stupid things telling you I wanted you to subscribe and all that, so I'm going to tell you again, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when a new video comes up. Or just remember they're coming up every Friday at 8 a.m. until I get, what is it, 48 ahead. Then they'll come up Wednesdays, and if I get the exercise bike, I'm just going to schedule them, start doing the videos and schedule them for the first of the year, and then you can follow along as my progress goes. And these some new toys. I'm gonna show you how to use them in a couple of videos coming up once the mixer comes in. Right now I've got three or four videos ahead of that, so you know, just gotta have to go with it. It's gonna be all over the place for a while until I figure out what the channel wants to be. It's just I'm still not sure exactly what kind of videos that I want to do. Far as instructional, or just want to sit here and talk or rant, or the exercise, or if I just want to do them all. I get bored easy, so if I just do something about one thing, I'll quit. I don't want to quit, so just gonna kind of do videos that seem to come to mind in the future. But the politics and the family politics, we'll just call it that, I'm not going to talk about no more. The GoFundMe page that I did have up there is closed, and it will stay closed. If the family wants me to be able to do what I had planned for that, then they can do it. And that's about all I'm going to say on that subject. But anyway, so we are going to, I'm going to go ahead and move on, and we will get on with making a bunch of videos, and I'm going to try to get ahead, so you might see me wearing the same outfit 2 or 3 videos in a row that he may not. I don't know. But we're going to do things. I've got a review on the mic that I'm using coming up. There's not a whole lot to say about it, so just keep tuned, stay tuned. If you're on Facebook, then like the page, so you get regular updates on the videos. If you're on the blog, then, well, like the page, and so you get regular updates. Watch the videos to the end. Yeah, like that's going to happen. But anyway, then if you're on Pinterest, share and like the videos, and it'd be a big help if everybody that sees this video hits the share button and puts them to Facebook, so we can get more people watching them. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be doing too much more until I get the 5,000 viewers and the watch hours that I told you originally in the first couple videos that I was going to get. So I'm just going to go ahead and follow the plan and see what happens. It may not be this year before I get the business license. It may. Who knows? It depends upon how much money I can get in the bank and how fast. If I meet the $20,000 requirement that I set for myself, or the goal for this year, to get in the bank, the ultimate goal is to be able to pay cash for the house that I desperately need to get. But for right now, the main goal is just to get the $20,000 in the bank, and try to stay away from politics, and try not to broadcast the family politics, even though they're just crazy right now. Anyway, so I'll clean up the mess and get this video scheduled out for whatever day it's scheduled out for, and then we'll set up and do the cleaning of the fish tank, and then I'll do a long video, 3 to 4 hours sounds good, video for the fish tank floating around with all the sound. Probably going to do that after the sound mixer comes in, so you can have stereo, at least 2 speakers instead of just one like you're getting now. And I'm going to try to make the channel better, well, every month, and it might be every 4 videos or 10 videos for you. I don't know, but I am definitely going to try to make the channel a whole lot better, and we will talk about setup and the best way to do this, and from my opinion anyway, and there's all kinds of crazy things that I've got scheduled coming up. I just got to get time and around to do them, and get everybody out of the way. So anyway, so we'll talk to you next week, and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button and share it. All that fun stuff, that'll help quite a bit. Bye. Take care.